Singapore National Day, 1963. Fourth and last under the old status and grand foretaste of full independence in the new Malaysia to come. National unity was the theme of the celebration, and it was a happy Prime Minister who greeted the head of state, Negara Yusof bin Ishak, when he arrived to take the salute from representatives of every walk of life in Singapore. From the state's military and civil forces, the Singapore Infantry Regiment, and the police force, and from voluntary bodies and man-in-the-street organizations, including youth groups such as Scouts and Guides. Stressing the theme of unity, the head of state spoke of the challenge of forging national unity not only in Singapore, but among the 10 million of many races and cultures of Malaysia. Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, with well-earned pride, told the big crowd that possessing the qualities that make a people great, Singapore would be a precious military, economic and political asset to Malaysia. Then, as dusk gathered around, the colourful march past began, led by the Naval Volunteer Reserve and followed by detachments from the 2 battalions of the Singapore Infantry Regiment, marching smartly to the rousing beat of massed bands. Here come the police, a smart, disciplined body of men of all races, the Marine Police, and a handsome parade of police women. The always popular dog unit, and bringing up the rear, the spectacular traffic police. Behind the marching columns came the armored units of the Infantry Regiment, followed by a half-mile motorized column with armored cars and the Shining Fire Brigade. A 1,000 school children came at the end of the march past, carrying balls, balloons, hoops and flags, releasing the balloons in gay abandon as they passed the head of state. As night fell, lights sparkled against the dark, a dazzling background for the many floats, cleverly arranged around different themes. Peoples of Malaysia, with a spinning merry-go-round and boys and girls dressed in many different national costumes gaily acting their parts. Housing, big blocks of flats in contrast with dark slums, and the now famous slogan, a house every 45 minutes. A better life for rural people, with its bold symbols. More jobs, the new industries, and skilled workers. And that familiar sound announces the arrival of a score of tigers, lions and dragons from Chinese clans and associations. Prancing, playing and breathing real fire. A glorious, happy spectacle twisting its way through the decorated streets. And last of all, the lanterns, gliding quietly among the sleepy, happy people, lighting their way to bed and bringing to an end a magnificent procession and a glorious event.